I think I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. This is really hard. How you going, guys? So I decided to set myself a little bit of a challenge today, and that is to learn the Judo Flip cut, or Judo Flip Flourish, in one day. Now, this is no small task. The Judo Flip cut is a very difficult cut. It is a one-handed cut, and it's a false cut, so it retains the order of the deck. I'm going to show you first what it looks like. So that's how I'm supposed to be able to do it. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That was a friend of mine, Corbin. He's a fantastic artist. He made that look really too easy. I had trouble actually getting the original tutorial because it's on YouTube and it's got a whole bunch of protections on it. But the original was created by a guy named Franco Pascali, and he built that as a variation on the Muse Flourish by Hendrik Fordberg. So, without any further ado, let's jump in and see how badly I fail at this. So even with an old deck, I'm having trouble getting the two packets to clear each other. So I'm going to just try and practice that, try and get that sort of pinky drop to happen. I'm going to make myself some food first. But get that pinky drop to happen and see if I get the two packets to clear each other a little bit more easily. And hopefully I can finish this by the end of the day. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about this for a sec. The Viking Storm Gentleman Beard Balm from the Beard Struggle. We ordered this a few weeks ago. We've been using it for about 2 weeks, and I have to say, very happy with it. The Beard Struggle is all about promoting positivity and getting the best out of everyone, and because beard is usually a big part of your identity, you do it by making the best beard possible. When we opened it up, we're really impressed by how much effort they put into the packaging and into making sure it got to us the way that it was meant to be, which shows they really care about their product, which I'm quite happy with. The first thing I looked at was the list of ingredients. They're all natural ingredients, they're all recognizable ingredients, and they actually smell fantastic. As soon as you open it up, you can smell it. As soon as you put it on your face, you can smell it. You don't need to use a lot because of the quality of it, and it smells fantastic. Like, we've been using this for 2 weeks and we're just down past the top. So I'm very happy with this. If you want to pick some up, I'll leave a link in the description. There is a discount code. It is TOMBODY15. It gets you 15% off your first purchase, or in fact any purchase with the Beard Struggle. So jump on there, check them out. Definitely worth it. I should probably give him his camera back, eh? Yeah, he was a little angry. Alright. So I'm getting maybe 1 in 10 Judo Flip Flourishes down. It's much better than this morning when I couldn't even do it. But it's still not happy with it. It's still proving very difficult. You got to be able to stretch your hand the right way at the right time, and I'm finding that hard. So thought I'd get out, get a bit of sunshine. Beautiful day here in Brisbane, so go to the park and find a spot and keep practicing, keep working on it. I thought I'd also talk about cardistry and its difference from magic and what it is. So for those who don't know, cardistry it's not magic. It is the art form, and it's quite a beautiful art form, but it is the art of handling playing cards, in moving packets, in getting them to fan and to flourish. It's really quite a dedicated and beautiful art, and it is different from magic. So cardists aren't always magicians, and magicians aren't always cardists. Sure, there are some magicians that flourish, like myself, and there are some cardists that know a little bit of magic. But they're two separate arts, and I'm rapidly learning that cardistry requires so much creativity and dedication, to the same level as magic, sometimes even more, because it's designed to be scrutinized and it's designed to be watched rather than designed to misdirect. So people are looking at hands, they're looking at it, they're looking at the flow and all that kind of stuff. So it's been fun, actually. Set up shop on the top of a hill, cricket ovals just down there behind me. It's next to a dog park, which is a little sad. There's no dogs in it at the moment because of the whole pandemic thing, but it's as good a spot as ever to keep practicing. So if you've enjoyed seeing me struggle with this, I know I have, please like this video. Subscribe if you are new here. Subscribe if you're actually returning and you didn't subscribe last time. I really think you should consider it. So I've been sitting here for 15, 20 minutes. Been really nice actually, get out, get some sunshine, it's good. But I'm finally starting to get it. Well, didn't then, because I was talking. But finally starting to get the flourish. I'm not sure if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but the way that I'm finding works is actually moving my hand a little bit as I do the flourish, not trying to keep it completely still. Not sure if you can see, but there's a little doggo just there. That's a dog. And I'm very distracted by it right now. And for those who have been wondering, I have been listening to the same thing all day. It is actually an audiobook. It's In a Glass Darkly by Joseph Sheridan Leffernan. I actually read it in uni and it's very nice to rediscover it. It's available on Audible, so if you guys have an Audible subscription and you like a little bit of the dark, the twist of the horror, definitely suggest checking it out because it's pretty awesome. So, after I started this little project at about 8 o'clock this morning, it is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I would definitely say I haven't mastered this by no extent of the imagination, but I would say it's learned, because if I start the flourish, there's a good chance I can finish it. And probably a better sign for me is I can do it whilst I'm talking. There's a lot of practice still that needs to go into this, and it's by no means as smooth as my Charlier or my scissor cut or anything like that. I finally have my head around how to do it, I can repeat it, and I can continue to practice. But that's insane. That is so unbelievably hard. It's massive props to anyone who can do this smoothly, quickly, fluidly, effortlessly, whatever adjectives you want to use. This is a very, very difficult cut, and I commend those who did it. And to Franco, man, you created a great cut and you make it look so easy. If you want to check out his YouTube, do. That's where I learned this one. I'll put a link in the description. His speed at this, his fluidity, the way he gets his wrist to move is incredible. So now that I've learnt Judo Flip, whoa, that sun is bright, damn, should have brought my sunglasses. So now that I've learnt Judo Flip with an old deck of cards where the cards are beaten up, they stick together, they're kind of, sticky. The challenge is going to be to learn it with a new deck where they slip around a lot more, where they're much harder to control, and the risk of dropping them all over the floor and ruining a really nice new deck, it's kind of high. So, I might try that when I get home. And yeah, see how we go. So there it is, the Judo Flip cut done in one day. As I said, no means have I mastered it, but I've got it down enough that I can continue to practice it without having to sit there with my other hand floating over it, or that if I start the Flourish I can actually complete it. I've actually really enjoyed trying to learn how to do something in a day, so if you've got any other suggestions of something I should learn in one day, put them in the comments. It could be really fun to see if I can learn how to do Mockingbird in one day. That might drive me a little insane. Thank you for sitting through this with me. This has been a lot of fun, and it's been a lot of fun to share it with you, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.